Hello friends, welcome to a new video. Today we have a little more toxic video. So let's jump right into it because there are a lot of toxic people in GTA. So we were just doing an MC sale when I was attacked right at airport. Yeah, so this guy, he attacked me without any BST, without evoing too much. Even though I really wished I would have hit this sticky bomb, but yeah, I didn't have the right aim for it. But it was a fun fight. Yeah, he's someone that I would refer to as an honorable opponent, but he got a little upset with me in the end because he suspected me to play thermal against him. So after a little kill streak, he appeared ghosted to me. Maybe by accident, because he went CEO right after, and that means that you do not appear ghosted anymore. But then he also started dropping BST. Yeah, then some soft mouth breathing sets in, and he's not only dropping BST now. I would have actually fought him also on BST, but then he starts killing himself and shooting the rocket of desperation. Yeah, but I was wearing a thermal helmet and maybe he thought that I played dirty, so he plays dirty now. Whatever. But once they start exploding themselves, my job is done and it's too boring. So he calls me a rat for playing thermal, which is not really accurate because the next one calls me trash, so what am I? A rat? Or trash? Or maybe I'm both. We don't know. Yeah, here we are fighting a CEO of 4 people, Zitik and me at the moment, and my friend Liam is already fighting a Tryhard. As you can see in the kill feed, they come with passive Deluxo circling around me, Raiju coming in now, and some other guys trying something. Yeah, but soon their mouse breathing sets in, they have to go ghost, they have to snack up and Evo and all that movie stuff. But luckily, the Tryhard decided to attack me too. And yeah, he killed me 3 times in a row in the beginning. And then we had some, nice little city fight, I would call it. Without BST, very honorable actually. First I thought he is friends with these 4 others. Maybe they are because they are all German. But then he wrote me, come airport 1v1 now. We need to do 1v1. So yeah, I come airport. Yeah, this fight starts at a score of 9-8 now because we have already been fighting in the city a little bit. And it turned out to be a very clean and honorable fight. And I had a lot of respect for him in the beginning. Yeah, we have a very dirty game with GTA. Lots of people that play really dirty only. And if you make the decision for yourself to have a more clean playstyle, I think that always deserves a lot of respect, because that's the hard way. This one also has a TikTok and he uploaded his kills or some of his kills against me. I think he killed me 2 or 3 times with an atomizer in the city. So it wasn't going too well for him, and when I reached 30 I thought that would be enough. Back then I didn't know that he's more like the toxic kind from his playstyle. I wouldn't have assumed that, but yeah, this is what he is. Yeah, I even wrote under his TikTok, yeah, some nice kills, but he just said I'm trash. And to make sure I understand that I'm trash, he also writes this under my TikTok. Yeah, I just blacked out his name because I didn't want to make any public relations for him, but if you stumble upon my TikTok, then just click the other ones in the comments here, they deserve the clicks more. Yeah, and some days later, I joined a lobby and there was a big riot at the beach, and I went there to have some fun too. And this one was the same guy I fought some days ago, and yeah, he attacked me and someone else attacked me, and it didn't go well for them. Yeah, so he was messaging me, but I often, or not often, but sometimes get messages like, "Oh, you noob," or something like this, and I didn't realize it was him until later, and When I was at the airport, he came after me again, so he really wanted to fight me again. Yeah, it took me a while, as I said, to realize this, because my brain is bad. Someone else was messaging me that, but we come to that later. And what I didn't realize is that I was actually fighting the BeachAwKing. That's nice. Yeah, it is free mode, so soon also some score children will come with their off-radar Imani cars and run us over. I don't care much about them and my opponent, I give him that. He doesn't care about such mouth breathers also, which is nice. I wished he wasn't that toxic actually. Otherwise a cool guy. Yeah, a friend of mine tried to destroy these Imani cars, but they were just spamming new ones all the time, so who cares actually. Here I didn't know what my opponent's mission was, but he wanted to play the one-shot rule. Took me a while to understand this. I'm not a big fan of this one-shot rule myself, because I think if you only hit arm or leg and you only make 25% damage, then it's well deserved. You need a headshot or body shot. I know there are ghost hits, but most of these so-called ghost hits is hitting weapon and, oh, bad luck then. But yeah, everyone can have his own opinion, of course. What makes me personally more sad is that such a clean player like this one is such a toxic person. Totally unnecessary. I think he would be much more respectable and much better if he wasn't that toxic. Maybe he's just trying to be toxic, no idea what it is, but of course later on messages start again. I mean, I know some other toxic people that are actually nice people, but they just want to have this toxic image about them, so because they think that's how it's GTA and you need to be toxic. Maybe it's the same with this one, no idea. Yeah, it didn't go all too well for this BeachAwKing, but he thanked me for more TikTok clips. I said, yeah, you're welcome, thanks for mine. Then I wrote him the score from last time. He called it a fake score. Then he called me, I actually like that, and he called me a PvP grandpa. That's too funny, that I keep tagging him, that I use BST, that I don't know what I do, that I'm an NPC, that I'm a clown, and whatnot. Yeah. He's just a little upset. Yeah, then he says that he's a bad player, but he has still more skill than me. That means, yeah, I don't know what that means. I just asked what skill you have. He didn't answer that. Who cares? But the next one was really funny. And no idea what you think about toxic players, but usually I have a lot of fun with them. Now here I'm going to the casino and I try to park my car, as always, very elegantly. But yeah, as usual, I get killed. But that's correct behavior. He's a high level, he's here as an MC, also without BST, everyone without all this tryhard stupid stuff actually. And it didn't go well for me here in the beginning. But again, a very, very nice fight. Luckily for me, I make a little comeback here now, because as it turns out, this guy is one of those kind that needs to write other people's scores. But once again here, a nice fight. Also this opponent had some balls, because he didn't need all this stupid, ridiculous tryhard stuff like first at Evo and BST and that stuff. So here I Evo because I have cops, and while I'm dying he is leaving the session. But I enjoyed this fight, so I wrote him nice shooting and he answered 5-4, stay mad. And I was just like, oh my god, yeah, okay. Yeah, but some minutes later I realized, oh, he miscounted, and that amused me. So I had to ask him, are you sure? He said, yeah, I'm sure, of course, I'm sure. And I think if you want to be a score player or a score kid, then you should be able to count to 5. Yeah, but so far we had a little bit of fun, maybe a little bit of trash talk, maybe a little bit of toxic behavior, but all in all okay. Yeah. But so far we haven't met this self-proclaimed pro tryhards. Yeah, and in the following encounters we will, yeah, metaphorically speaking, climb up the highest mountain of mouth breathing. So here we have a normal lobby fight again. There was a lot of trouble going on at LSIA before. So here we see one of those PvP players who have some balls, but soon we meet two of his friends and they were, let's say, a little different. So it wasn't going well for him. So he will go into the hangar soon and they will substitute players. His friend will come out of the hangar and his friend is one of those so-called Evo boys. So he was exploding like 50,000 times now, and he's doing fast respawn and all that. The goal is always to spawn close to me, so he can use a rocket or maybe explosive rounds to kill me while he still has spawn protection. I think his intention was to teach me some kind of a lesson or so. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy and appreciate such clown shows, but I won't learn my lesson. Yeah, so I decided to appear ghosted to him after a while. Just, I was curious, would he notice this at all or would he just keep on exploding? I was not even moving. But yeah, he was exploding. Yeah, so I thought I'd take an editor clip to, for scientific reasons to, yeah, just watch this in slow motion. Because he was really fast with this. Yeah, so here we see him spawn. This is all slow motion. Then we see the explosive shotgun. I appear ghosted so he cannot kill me, but he immediately after the shot evos again. Yeah, this is how you get yourself some nice scores. It's very amusing, but maybe my opinion is not the right one. I don't say it's the right one. So let's just have a look at the explodey booms a little bit. Yeah, usually it starts like this. They kill you and then they start to explode themselves. Well, they are explodey booms, what else should they do, right? Personally, I think this is a little bit ridiculous. But you can have your own opinion, of course, about this. Having a playstyle based on killing yourself, I find this kind of cringe. Sometimes they also sneak up to you in Ghost Organization, snacking some kills. Then it evolves into Evo after first hit, because BST is possible. Yeah, and the fight looks like that. Yeah, that's how fights with them work. I mean, fights, I wouldn't call this, because they kill themselves more than they actually make kills usually. Yeah, sometimes their rockets hit, sometimes they don't, sometimes they up in score like the guy before, sometimes they not, like the guys here. I mean, I know there are special rules at BeachAW or base, but applying these rules to free mode, I think that's more a clown show. That's not PvP anymore. That's, I don't know what. For me, it's a clown show. But you might think different. That's all good. Don't get me wrong. I like BeachAW and base. I like to watch it actually. Kegs look nice, and it's also it's needing skill, of course. But if I see this, I just cannot play AW because I have these pictures in my mind. But let's go back to the toxic players. The explodey bomb from earlier, he TP'd away after I appeared ghosted to him, and my first opponent came out of the hangar, this time on BST. And I'm thermal because if you look close, then you already see a thermal dot in the hangar wall breach. So now his other friend came over to the airport, teleporting into that wall breach. Maybe they were teaching him lessons, like evoing. Maybe this one is a tryhard in training, and now his other mentor is just showing him how to cheat. Because one golden rule about being a tryhard is, you are nothing, but your score is everything. So here in the Hangar Wall Breach we have the so-called spawn trap god. So I'm prepared to be spawn trapped now, by a god actually, so a really good spawn trapper. And now I died, and I must be spawn trapped. Yeah, he was missing with his rockets earlier, and now the spawn trapping also doesn't work so well. Well, I do not count this as being spawn trapped. No offense. Yeah, this is a glitched score. I did not kill him one time. And this is how a spawn trap god in GTA looks like. I hope you are all scared now by him. My mate teleported into this wall breach and he had to evo because he was afraid to be killed in wall breach. Here he was standing in front of the hangar, but I don't shoot at him because I don't give attention to cheaters. Yeah, so here he kills me a second time, and my friend just wanted to find out how he reacts when he shoots at him out of a wall breach. I mean, they are exploding anyway, so this is nothing to do with a wall breach actually. Yeah, the cheater, he teleports away, and the guy who actually fights in this game, the red one, he doesn't care. He just stays and fights. Yeah, and then the messages start. Now he offers to 4v1 me. I mean, he already tried to 2v1 me. Honestly, I think he meant... I assume he meant to play 1 versus 4 against me and 3 friends. Yeah, actually we were 3 people in this lobby, so 1 versus 4 wouldn't work anyways, but they were 3 too, so we could have done a 3 versus 3 actually. But they refused to do this. And this one he needed to teleport into a wall breach, which is pathetic. So it is a lot of blah 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 again. I have my fun with it. He says that he's better than me. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, many people are better than me. I don't care. And but these people who are better than me usually do not need to cheat. But that doesn't matter at all, because I will never win anything, he says, because my brain is bad. So I ask him, do you have the bigger brain, or what do you mean? And you cannot make these stories up. This is only happening in GTA. So he answers me, no, his brain is smaller actually. Just his mentality is better than mine. And yeah, the smaller brain. So I ask him, yeah, I don't think it's your brain that is small, because you need to cheat. There's something else very small with you. Yeah, and he answers me, yeah, his hands are small. This is very considerate, because it's Xbox, we have to watch our language, of course. But on this small hand, there's the tiniest of all little fingers. That's gold. That's just gold. But that explains a lot. So we will refer to this as the small hands syndrome from now on. So it's all safe language-wise, and it explains really a lot, because they need to be up in score to compensate for, yeah, being all tiny and nothing goes up. So being up in score is a good compensation. Yeah, and this small hand syndrome is very widespread in GTA for some reason. Surprisingly. But they need to snipe you out of hangars, then they need to teleport into the next wall breach to kill you again. Then they need to go god mode. And all that. All compensation. So I think we had it all that free mode has to offer. Cheaters, trash talk, toxic people, people actually fighting. And what we need now is something beautiful. And what is more beautiful than seeing the First Commandment being executed? Exactly nothing.
Written with the blood of self-exploding tryhards, the first book of Morlock, Psalm 7 teaches us, it is wrong to be a new biker. So wrong. And even little Tunic says,
No, noob bike.